Welcome everybody to my stream today. Today we're going to continue on where we left off last week doing hard surface modeling. So let's get started. I'd just like to thank everybody before we start though for all you guys' support in this endeavor. I appreciate helping appreciate you guys all helping get myself out there, and hopefully we can continue this further for a long time to come. So I also like to throw out there that I do stream on Twitch and YouTube on a regular basis, on a weekly basis, and new video content is constantly being put out there for all of you to enjoy. This is not for my benefit, it's to help you guys, because that's why I'm here for, is to help the viewers. So let's get started and dive right into what we're working on again. Just to continue off where we left off, we did get a low block out of the model here, which is what we wanted to do. All the shapes and areas we wanted to get it blocked off. And then we're gonna end up adding more detail as the stream goes on. So I'm grateful for all of you to be a part of it. And let's get started. Now, one of the things that I've been working on since last we streamed is we got this barrel piece where all the hot, where it gets to ventilate. We've been working on that piece, adding a little bit more detail to it. We've got the holes in there already punched out for one of the sides, and then we're just gonna wrap this around pretty soon. We got the block out of the area for the grip, the clip, and the different components of this rifle, along with the butt and so forth. And we got the scope along with its pieces here started for mounting the scope. Okay. So we're just gonna slowly be adding more detail to this model, and let's have fun with it. I'm gonna go to face mode here because this right here does have knobs that do come out of it, and it's kind of a roundish shape. We're gonna extrude these faces individually. We're gonna go here, extrude face. Keep faces together off, we want for this. Because we want to be able to pull that in, like so. And pull it out, like that. Push that in, just like that. Then we see that round shape starting to form right around here. Which gives us the edges that we're gonna need. I push that in a little bit more. Probably right there, just like that. Okay. Don't worry if I'm don't see you in chat right away or don't respond. Don't be offended. Just keep chatting anyways. Okay, now that we've got those faces extruded, we can actually take these edges and get rid of them. Because I'm going to actually go from here to here, like so. Do the same for there. These edges. So now one of the things that I am going to do is I'm going to go back to object mode and this works. It did create it. I did create an end gun, so it's not going to work until I patch these faces here. That technically is 5-sided faces at the top, which this does not like. Hit here, delete that. Then we're going to do that over here. Like that. Then we have that shape there, just like you see here. So I can actually go back to the object mode, start edge loop tool. That's working now. Good to know. I'm going to double click on this and this back down, like so. That gives me an even line right through the middle. So what I want for that piece. Also, while I'm at it, I'm going to do it for this piece so that we can cut a lot of these pieces in half. Save us time. For when we're modeling. Like so. Okay. Now we can go to the face mode. Go through here, like that. There's more than one object. Want that. No, you just gotta catch that, or else it'll delete stuff that you don't want to get rid of. Okay. Now I can focus on this piece here. And we need to get rid of these edges here so that we're only doing it on half of the model, which will save time later on. So I'm actually gonna take this, bring it by itself so I don't run into other stuff as well. Just to make it easier. Okay, then we're gonna take this cut tool, cut it to there. Cut it to the same point. And then do the same thing there. Okay, as we hit this, we're gonna move these vertices in to have them be the same point. I'm gonna move it there, then move it back. Do the same thing here, just to get rid of this sharp edge. Where we go here, move it in, and that looks about right. The only edge that I'm gonna move up, that one there, that one there. Both lined up right there, like so. So they're in line with what I need them to be. So this is good because when actually look at this, you have that nice curved edge, which is what we're looking for all the way around it. Go into edge here. Actually, you can do the same thing here. This little middle mouse drag. That one I actually smooth it. Holds its edge a little bit better. That's one way of doing it. That just saves the polygon count. So now we're gonna want to create a cylinder. And so I'm gonna go back to object mode. I'm gonna have it actually hit the center of each of these. So I need an edge loop to go here. And one's already gone through the middle there. But I also need one there. That will help center everything actually. That's actually a little. So keep on working off of the basic primitives and building up the detail we were before. Multiple of 8. 5. Let's do 32. The thing is that I can snap it right there, just like that. Just like magic. And I can select all these faces and grab them like that. Just like that. And then I can deselect any of the faces. Here. Bring that in. Bring that, make that smaller. And just like that. Then I can verify size right here. How big I want it. I want it bigger. And that's probably going to be a good size right there. So take these faces, hold them up. Right there, like so. And I'm going to extrude it. Straight up again. This is going to be the fun part. So I hit this, double click it, select all the edges. I'm going to extrude it, turn faces off, and pull it out. That's going to give me the detail that I need right here, basically. That's crazy again. Sorry, guys. Then I can take this bevel here and adjust the settings how I like it. Because I want the crease. I actually want the crease in there like that. But I want 2 segments instead. Like so. And I could slide this sharper. So just like that. This gives me the nice little knob top there. Okay, let's continue working on a little bit more of the scope. We are going to essentially do very much a similar thing with it as well, where we pull out the edges. But because I made that very basic, I'm actually going to make it so that this stays constant with the scope as well. I'm going to remake the scope from where it is. So create another polygon primitive cylinder. So for this time, I'm going to flip it over just like that. And then we can go attributes here. Here's just a 32. This is a higher detailed sphere cylinder already, technically. So then we pull that down like that. I can go to vertex here, pull that directly so it snaps. There's all these pieces here, which is kind of the fun part of it. Is snap. Snap there. I can go to the face here. I'm going to go to object. Select that so that I can grab these faces here. Just do like that. And anything that I don't want, oops, wrong key. Control, click it off. Now that we have that back, extrude it, bring it out, bring it to this point here like so. Extrude it again, bring it up to that piece point, like so. Like, voila. Now, go back to this object mode. Select the opposite faces on this side. So, then I can get rid of anything I don't. Oh, in the wrong spot, sorry. Anything I don't want there. Undo. Then I can extrude it. Snap it to the next point. Exactly where I want it to be. And repeat. Snap it to the end of here. Like that. And then I can just take this model here, get rid of it, because we don't need it anymore. The nice thing about that is just delete what you don't need. All right. Now that we have this, we're going to go back to our front view here. Go back to where these points were. Then I can create this edge here, this edge here. Just scale them up. I could do it via the edge, or I could just take these faces like that. Which I think in this instance, having the faces bigger will be more beneficial. I'm just gonna follow that. Deselect that down. I can just shoot that out. So, now I'm gonna take this in here. So there's a little ridge here. The actual model itself that goes in. Then I can extrude this out just like that. The end. Just to give it that a little extra detail. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing for these faces here. We're gonna bring it up, pull it out. I can do that. Pull this back. There. Like that. As this is the end here. Then we'll go back in. So I'm gonna extrude that. I'm gonna pull it out first. Then take it in. Start taking it in. That's just the way this part goes. And I can take this out. Probably about there. And then repeat. Get out. I can kind of see the angle that I want to do. Right about there. Do that. Like that. Pull that in just like that. Okay. There's that piece done. Now one of the fun things that, sorry about that, product movement undo is back here. I'm gonna bevel that edge. Don't want it quite that big, so I need it for. That's probably good. And then I can do another bevel, the exact same thing, where I just like so. And then go back to the object mode, edge loop. I put one right there, where we need it actually, which is great. Then I can bevel that, change the number to the same numbers that we've been using, because it just makes it a lot easier to go by. Just like so. We get the ridges that are in that scope. All three of them. But they're not terribly deep. They're just little ones. I can do that, but before I continue doing that, there's a couple more that I'm gonna hit. Just to make sure that they're uniform. So that's essentially how you would do though, if we were on a speed in a hurry. So we're gonna go back here. This is where I'm gonna go back to options here. Like this option here. And then object here. Continue to do the edges here. I want some centered here like so. I'm gonna bevel that edge with that bevel. Oh, okay. There. Now I can actually create the width that I want for that. I want it in this here. Don't want it quite that big, so let's go 4. There we go. That basically hits it where we need it to hit. We can try 3 just to see what it looks like, but we'll find out. I actually like 3 better. That's why you kind of experiment with it. Welcome to the stream, those of you who are watching. I appreciate you dropping by. Then I can mimic it just like that. A little bit more. Like so. We're getting more detail, a lot more detail in the scope than we had before, which is really great. Let's go back to faces. I want to select these faces here because I want to work with them. And then I can just go to the side mode here, right? Here like so. Get rid of any of the faces that I don't want to have selected. I can go back to here. Like so. And I'm gonna bring that in a little bit. As you can see, going to turn into a nice piece here. Here, want to increase it because I don't want it to actually bend there. I want it to stay hard. And here, I want to do the same thing. Then, as you can see, it holds its shape a lot better. Oh, which is great. And just so you guys are aware, if you guys want to continue watching in about 15 minutes, I'm going to be switching over to Twitch. So we can have some fun over there. All right, this is where we're going to create this piece here. Want it off. Just want to pull this piece here, just like that. Creates the same shape. I can bring them in, or I can bring it like that. Have this crazy attachment. We don't need that big. But let's just play around with this a little bit. I don't want that. Just leave that alone. What we did here is just perfectly fine on its own. So only thing that we could do more is take these edges in here. Kind of want to do. World parent. I don't know if parent is the pivot point here. Let's turn back to world object. Um, I want to. So I can actually, we could do it that way, or I'm probably just gonna redo this again because there's multiple ways to do it. Let's get that cylinder back up again with the 32. Snap it, snap it, all of this like that. Cut this off. We cut this object in half. We only need to work with half of it. Like so. Voila. And these faces that I want here. Get rid of the bottom ones. Move that down. Object mode. Pull that up. Now, probably more of what I want. Yeah, it is. Then it has the space in there that I like in the middle. But I'm gonna do get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do 64. Cylinder. Go down here like so. Because it's right on the median. Gives me a clear view of what the halfway mark is. Should be that right there, like so. Just like so. Just take that down. Bring it a little high because I need to take this object. Just like so. Okay. do. Go. Edit. Type 3. And transformation. That when I duplicate it over, scales properly. Here. Oh, that's not an X. Supposed to be on the Y. And right here, like so. I can take this right here. See, flip it around. Select both. Select model in. Find. This thing is if they're off, just select the center here like that. Select the whole thing. You select this part. Make it flat. Flat. Select this part. And then select that part. That assures it that it's equal all the way through. And I just go right to the middle. So take this object here, put it by itself. Go here. Go back to my perspective. This is where they're not joined together, because if I go like that, see, that's why I take this, merge them, and then because we want to make sure stock, you always double check it. That way you know that there's not any holes. We do the same thing here. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And we go to the other side. So it should be this one here. Leave the hole. Yep. That together. There's no other bricks. Okay, good. I can take all these edges in the center here. But before I do that, take these faces here. And bring them in. So don't need that bridge there. These faces here. So get rid of anything I don't need. You always gotta watch out for striding. that can cause a lot of issues later on the road. You don't catch them early enough. It's really annoying. Yeah, so now I can make sure that now I got to go back to object mode. After fixing that. Repeat that. And repeat that. That fills in that nicely. Voila. Alrighty. So everybody, this is going to conclude our YouTube and Facebook live stream for now. I'm going to be switching over to Twitch. So please join me at John Cole Art, twitch.tv/John Cole Art, and throw me a follow. I will continue working on this model so that we can get it done. Before we switch, I'm gonna get rid of all the history. Clean it up. Voila. Okay. Thank you very much for popping by or watching this later. I appreciate it, all you guys do. Subscribe on YouTube at Leading Edge Creations. If you guys want to see more information and more videos, I love to see you guys there. Appreciate all the support. Like I said, I'm doing it for not for myself, but for you guys. Thanks. Ciao.